I'm seeing gameplay for this new Bleach game and it looks cool. There's Demon Slayer 2 trailer, there was Sparking Zero. Nobody's playing that right now, but it was pretty fun for 2 weeks, right? But it was at the middle of editing a Bleach video as a Naruto fan. That's when I had a scary realization. I said to myself, oh guys, I don't think we're gonna get another Naruto game for a very, very long time. And it's really a shame because Naruto used to be known for having good video games. Mainly the Storm series. That was an amazing time to be alive. Good times. Fast forward to 2025, what we got? Storm Connections and Shinobi Striker. Is this franchise really gonna die on the Shinobi Striker hill? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Shinobi Striker when it works, but that's the thing. It never works. This can't be where it ends, y'all. I was too young, honestly, to appreciate the Storm series. My older brother took advantage of the fact that my brain was smaller, didn't teach me anything. So Storm Connections was supposed to be my redemption. But well, we all know how that went. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. When it comes to Shinobi Striker though, I got a lot to say. Now, what can I say about this game? It's a beautiful mess. Or at least it was. I don't know if I can even say that about the game these days. Have any of y'all played this game recently? Whenever people bring this game up, which is rare, but it does happen. Whenever people talk about this game, I feel like they haven't played the game in a while. Like they're talking in a past tense. Cause if you have tried this game recently, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Whenever memory you had of this game, it's a lie. This game has changed. It's different from what you remember. I don't play this game anymore, but I have dabbled. I have relapsed every once in a while. And let me tell you, I've watched this game go from what it was in the beginning, a broken, janky mess, to a gacha infested, pay to win, microtransactional hellhole. It's full of cheaters, disconnection, sweats, and god damn it, I miss when this game was playable. So I talk a lot of shit about Naruto. What the f would I do if I was in charge of the IP? Bandai's probably watching this with an Arthur clenched fist while I'm talking my shit. Well, Bandai, since I gotta do your job for you, there's 3 different possible video games that I think could save the Naruto franchise. Have Bandai making the big bucks, have the fans praising Kishimoto like they're supposed to. Everybody be happy. My first idea, which I don't think would make the most possible money, but this would basically raise Bandai's PR and get them in the good graces of anime fans again, have them at the point where they're actually willing to spend on anime video games like they used to. A Naruto based RPG single player experience. It's a no-brainer. People have been foaming at the mouth for a new Naruto single player experience. I've seen it firsthand. It's easy money. I don't know why Bandai hasn't done this yet. Basically just make a Naruto Kakarot or something like Spider-Man, but with Naruto characters. I think this would make so much money and the company would get so much praise. Of course, it would have to be a high quality game, no half-assing the game, no releasing it early to get holiday sales. It would have to come out with love, with dedication, with effort. And I'm telling you, Bandai would make so much money off this game. It's just that they don't want to put the money into the product, which is sad. They probably assume the games don't do well because people just aren't into the series like they used to be, but I assure you that's not true. It's all about how much effort is put into the product. Plus, Bandai just has a bad stigma around their video games based on anime IPs at this point. But yeah, Naruto single player game would definitely go hard. If you want my bias, like me personally, I would love if they literally just reskin Scarlet Nexus with Naruto characters and just did that, because I love that game. And I think the way the team synergy in that game works perfect for like a single player game based on teammates, which Naruto is all about teamwork. I don't know, some of y'all didn't realize that, but that's what it's about. In my eyes, this is a no-brainer. This is like the layup of anime video games, but I don't see Bandai doing this until they're really, really desperate, or Boruto ends up taking the world over in popularity. Another idea, and I'll be honest, this one will probably make the most money. It's probably a little scummier, but I cannot lie, I would mess with this idea if they made some type of massive multiplayer Naruto game. It doesn't have to be an MMO, but something along those lines. And it's weird to want an MMO in like 2025, but I kid you not, something about the Naruto fan base really loves this specific niche of video game. Like, I've seen mad fan games try to recreate the Naruto universe. It's just that fans really just want to create their own character and get immersed in the Naruto universe. I mean, the only game we can do this in is Shinobi Striker, and we're just settling at this point. What players really want is to join clans from the anime, run around different worlds from the anime like Mount Makoto or the Hidden Leaf Village. I've seen people flipping assets from both Shinobi Striker and the Storm series just to recreate this scenario. Obviously, with any type of online multiplayer game, you can massively microtransaction the hell out of the game, so there's really no excuse for Bandai to just not do this. I hate to promote microtransactions, but you gotta give these companies a reason to give you what you want. But yeah, they could seriously nickel and dime the shit out of the community. They've been doing it with Shinobi Striker. They've probably just settled with doing it there, but this is a really good idea. It not only would make Bandai a lot of money, but it would make a lot of fans happy. Like, again, win-win scenario. And I'm not gonna lie, I'd be willing to spend a little bucks on a game like this.
But pretty much, Nintendo Shinobi War is the best open world game out there, where players can create their own character, carry out missions according to their village, and most importantly, play online with others to see who's the strongest shinobi in the Shinobi world. And before you ask, no, I do not know when the game is gonna drop, so please don't waste your time asking me in the comments, please.
Again, easy money. It's an easy honey pot. I just don't see why Bandai hasn't done it yet. Like, the proof is in all the fan games. Just search up Nindo Shinobi Way. It looks crazy. I wish somebody would finish a game like that. Also, if you're a young producer of video games, I would literally just take the Naruto IP, remix it, change the names, make a video game. I'm telling you, there's a market. You would make so much money. I would do that if I made video games. But moving on, the last game, and I'm not gonna lie, this is probably a selfish request, a Shinobi Striker 2. And if I'm being dead honest, 100%, this could go either way. I feel like Shinobi Striker is a bit infamous in the anime game community. Like, people know of the game, and you already know how you feel about the game. So carrying that stigma over to a new game, I'm not sure if that would hurt or help the game. But at the same time, every anime game gets their stride in a second release. I mean, think about it. Xenoverse 2. I don't think people realize how bad Xenoverse 1 was. My Hero 1's Justice 2. I've heard good things about this game. Arena Fighter players say it's one of the best anime arena fighters out there. But One's Justice, the first one? Hell no. Attack on Titan 2. I don't know if you guys have played this game, but it's one of the best anime IP video games I've ever played in my life. And the first one was nothing special. So I've noticed a pattern with a lot of anime games. Like, the first one is always garbage, and if they ever get a greenlit for a second one, it's usually fire. Because they can refine the new mechanics they implemented in the game. Because all these games are really creative, they usually don't get it right on the first time. Another issue is fans have invested a lot of time and energy into Shinobi Striker, and for some reason they just can't let it go. The FOMO's built up over the years, and they're afraid of losing a lot of their progress. But I would argue you already lost it the moment you dip your money into the game, because all this is imaginary and they're going to shut the servers down eventually. So might as well rip the band-aid off and start with a Shinobi Striker 2, because this game needs a revamp. Like, nothing works in this game. It disconnects to all hell. It's way too bloated with ninjutsu and paid DLC. We just need to restart. We need to learn from this mistake and start fresh. That's going for the developers and the players. Okay, everybody, we need a fresh start. Fuck this game. No, I'm just kidding. But if they ever made a Shinobi Striker 2, I even have ideas. Again, I don't know if there's one Bandai employee listening to me rant is worth it. But anyway, imagine like a bell training mode, like the first episodes of Part 1 Naruto. If you play this game, you're used to getting jumped because half the time everybody's disconnecting. So why not turn this into a game mode? Imagine one high-ranked prestige player, one veteran player versus 3 noobs. Breadsticks is what we like to call them. The veteran player gets a couple speed buffs, maybe ninjutsu cooldown, maybe higher health, and the 3 players might even get a debuff, and they have to basically damage the veteran enough so that they drop the bells. The catch is, if the noob team doesn't have similar scores because there's a scoring system in Shinobi Striker. If their scores are too far apart, then they lose. But if it's more even, then they win to promote teamwork. I don't know if that sounds too complex, and obviously you got to change a few things up. I'm not a video game developer, but I think it's a pretty fun idea. Another thing is the Forest of Death. I mean, people have wanted this in the game since it came out, and honestly, just copy My Hero Ultra Rumble like verbatim and then put that in Shinobi Striker and call it the Forest of Death. It's like literally the same thing. Teams of 3, probably have to edit the rules to match Shinobi Striker, but there you have it. Also, we can have our own chakra nature. Like, imagine a projectile that you can edit. Like, say there's a ranged projectile that you can make either fire, lightning, wind, etc. based on your chakra nature, and they would have different effects. Like, let's say lightning stuns the opponent, fire does burn damage, water lowers their defense, ice freezes, stuff like that. But I'm not gonna get too technical because I know this will probably never happen. But those are my ideas for the Naruto franchise down the line. It could all be so simple. Bandai probably thinks this franchise washed, but it's not washed. It's just Bandai is greedy and scared to put their money where their mouth is. And the reason I talk about the Naruto franchise is, one, because I'm biased. It's my favorite, most nostalgic anime of all the shonen anime. 2, it's because Dragon Ball and Naruto are still heavy hitters. They still sell, but Bandai has to put the work in. That's my main emphasis with this video. And I think they're gonna go jumping from anime to anime to try to see what sticks, which is cool. But at the end of the day, if you don't put quality into it, it's not gonna sell. And putting quality into a Naruto or DBZ game is just guaranteed money. So I feel like they should just do that. But that's my bias. What do you guys think about anime games? What do you guys think about Naruto games? Let me know in the comments. Peace.